some big news in the wrestling world this week, as it came out on Tuesday, I believe, that Cody and Brandi Rhodes are no longer a part of AEW. In a statement from Tony Khan and AEW, just that they thanked Cody and Brandi for all the years and helping get AEW off the ground, but that they've kind of agreed to part ways. And then Cody and Brandi released their own statements. And we knew as of a couple of weeks ago that Cody was without a contract, that he was a what is that, the Springfield Horseshoes? What the hell? The
how are they doing this season?
What is that? Is that
Is that the Jeff Jarrett team?
Yep, that is Jeff Jarrett's minor league baseball team.
Wait, Jeff Jarrett has a minor league baseball team?
He has bought into the Springfield, Missouri team.
No kidding. They are
the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes.
Is there some Conrad Thompson money as a part of that purchasing?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. There's like 4 or 5 different logos, and all of them are vastly entertaining.
I will have to look into that a bit.
You think Jared will have the umpires calling, "That's safe, that's S-A, S-E, safe"? That would be entertaining. That would get, you know what that would do? That would put some butts in seats, is what that would do.
How would they even hear that, Mark?
Are they going to have the umpire mic'd?
They're going to have a mic. That's a ball. That's B-A.
Is that like a cheeseburger?
Ball.
What is that? Is that a burger? I love those logos. I love and hate them at the same time.
I kind of love the Springfield with like the penny.
Is what league is that in?
They are in
Single A.
They're in what they call the Prospect League. So whenever MLB cut all of their, like, half of those minor league affiliates, they started a Prospect League. It also includes the River Dragons, the Burlington Bees, the Cape Catfish, the Oklahoma City Kings, what the hell is that? The Lumber Kings, the Danville Danes, the Pistol Shrimps.
The Pistol Shrimps?
Isn't that what they used to call you in high school, Smokey? Hey, there's old Pistol Shrimp. Get a little Pistol Shrimp over there.
The Sliders, Rex Baseball, the Gems, the Hoots, the Corn Belters, the Aviators, and the Mill Rats.
The Mill Rats.
Huge league.
Good God. That is a big league.
There's some good
I kind of want to see what this is, because I'm going to do some research. You guys.
All right. We will talk amongst ourselves. But Cody and Brandi out of AEW. And why don't we start there? There's plenty of rumors about where they may end up. But Cody was already gone. I think, at least I had kind of assumed that he was, maybe going to play around on the indies a bit, maybe show up on Impact. I know we had the rumors of the Royal Rumble, but I figured that, okay, he's going to, he's going to go around a little bit, and then he's just going to end up re-signing with AEW. I did not expect Cody and Brandi to be gone from AEW. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't I didn't expect this announcement this week. Not even getting into yet the rumors of where they may be ending up, but just that he's out, that they are out of AEW.
Yeah, they say Brandi, you're a fine girl.
I guess with Brandi,
what a good wife you would be.
Such a fine.
Brian, that's really Mark's thing. Like, I don't know what we're trying to do here.
That
like,
is
if we're all just gonna start
easily
stealing each other's bits,
one of my favorite
That's gimmick
70s
infringement.
song. Looking Glass is highly underrated and should
Oh,
be
yeah.
in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
it's a great song. I'm just saying, like that's not your thing to
I don't
do.
feel like
I
that
feel
was
like
Mark's bit.
you're out of bounds.
Really?
Yeah.
You feel like that's Mark's bit.
100%.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I went out and bought the Looking Glass Greatest Hits on vinyl this week. So take that. All their hits are on there. Brandy.
Are you serious?
Brandy with one eye. I am serious, Mark. Brandy with a Y. Brandy with an IE. It's all on there.
See, Ryan, your thing would be more like to be confused and like start naming other Looking Glasses. Like, now, Mark, are you talking about the Alice in Wonderland story chain? That would be more of a Ryan comment to add.
I
You
agree.
think I would go the route of an obscure Alice in Wonderland?
That would be more the direction I see you going than song lyrics.
I feel like you are now intentionally trying to confuse me.
Well, I'll confuse you further. Working at a Looking Glass factory is a job I could really see you doing, Smokey.
Oh my God! See, this is what happens when you
Or
start
you
to
can see
play
yourself
off the
doing, I
topic.
should say.
This is the kind of thing that happens. I'm trying to talk about
We're
Brandi
trying
and
to talk about
Cody being
Brandi
out of
Rhodes.
AEW, and we end
Then
up with
Smokey takes
one of
this,
these
talk
again.
about Brandy's a fine girl and Looking Glasses. Then Alice in Wonderland came up and the White Rabbit. Jim's as mad as a hatter right now. Okay, can we just calm down? Jim, off with their heads.
This is on you, Ryan. It's all on you.
I don't have a
I'm
comment.
very
I
upset.
don't care. It's business. People leave companies. I don't know. They updated the Wikipedia. Brandy's no longer the CFO. That's all that's
Are you
all I know
serious?
about the issue. She's not.
What was
She's
the
no longer the
subscription package they had? Wasn't it called Heels or something?
Heels.
Deals with a Z.
Wonder who's running that now.
Also, who was the sexist son of a bitch that made this background? Cody in a suit and Brandy in hardly nothing in her gear? Come on, Jim. We see this.
Come
You're
on,
the
Jim.
host.
You're not
You
fooling
should
anyone,
answer for
Tim.
this.
See, now, Jim, that's Ryan's bit that you're infringing upon.
Can you, Mike? Can you put that up one more? What did that say? The pants?
The
Paints.
pants. Oh, the paints.
Oh, the paints. Okay.
At first, okay, so this is the one that confused me whenever I was reading, because I didn't read this team off. At one point, I started looking, I thought it said hard in the paints. I was like, who the hell names their
That's
team?
Matt's
this?
favorite baseball
Yeah,
team.
that's
I
what you
had
I knew
said.
it. I knew that was
I had-
coming. Yep.
I had to look, because I was like, who names their team hard in the paints?
Maybe they're
Where's
sponsored by
that team
Valspar.
from?
I'm going to look. Hold on.
From the head of
Was
the
that
table.
part of that league?
Yeah, it's Chillicothe, Ohio.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful
this time of year.
I bet
You've been out
Chase
there
has
in
heard of that
February?
team.
They play in the VA Memorial Stadium, which was built in 1954, has a capacity
That's
of
actually where
4,000
Chase
people.
lives, in the dugout.
Actually.
The zoo's right out back.
Matt or Mike or Mark, any thoughts about Cody and Brandi being out in AEW?
Shocking, I guess, but not as shocking due to hearing about how much they were at ends with either other members of the, CFO chain or Tony himself. I've talked to Joe, and we're going to talk about it on the show tonight. I think an off the wall thing here for Cody is not to go to WWE. Because I feel at this point, for Cody to go somewhere, he's going to have some kind of booking power. Obviously, he's not getting that on Raw or SmackDown, and I wouldn't hold my breath that they would give that to him on the bioluminescent brand either. So, I was thinking, and something that I think could make sense for Cody to achieve, potentially following his father's footsteps, would be to buy in to Sinclair Broadcasting and go during the Ring of Honor relaunch shortly after WrestleMania, show up at that show, challenge Jonathan Gresham, who I believe is going to beat Bandito to walk out of Supercard of Honor with both titles, and him take the book from Delirious or help Delirious or whatever that is. But I just, If he shows back up in WWE, I think they're going to try to strike and get him into a main event as quick as possible. Seeing how he's the first defector from AEW back to or to WWE in general. But if he wants something more booking related, I think if he jumped to Ring of Honor and kind of invested some of that $3 million annually that he was making from AEW into a percentage of the company and potentially booking power, he could use that to push his lineage towards what his father was doing at WCW at the time that he finally quit wrestling.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that like they think if he goes to WWE that he's immediately gonna get buried at the bottom of the roster and
No chance.
yeah,
No chance.
if he like, and I'm like, I see the complete opposite. I think if he goes to WWE, that has strapping the rocket to him written all over it.
If he shows up before WrestleMania, he defeats Bobby Lashley and walks out of Dallas with the title.
Bobby, really?
Oh,
That quick?
They're strapping the rocket ship to him. What are you waiting for?
Why would you not? Yeah,
that's true. If you're
gonna do it, just fucking punt the goddamn thing and do it. Don't dick foot around it. Just here it is.
What about bring back the mixed match challenge and him and Brandi win that?
Unfortunately,
putting a rocket
unfortunately, they would have to face off against Miz and Maurice, and Jim has already confirmed that the Miz never loses. So,
the main event could happen on Level Up.
A match.
Ooh,
he
Level
can
Up.
lose a tournament, but he still don't lose. Like he can lose in the ring.
NXT 3.0 Level Up.
Level Up.
Just all mixed match challenges, and that's
only
where
if
Cody
they
will
can
be
get
featured.
Adam
Live
back.
from the Nightmare Factory.
Sure.
Only if they can
You
get
say
Adam
Her.
Sure back to team with Alexa Bliss.
He's controlling his own narrative, Jim.
He is. Well, why couldn't he show up then if he controls his own?
He could.
That's a good point.
I mean, if he just
I feel
shows up.
I feel like they need to bring back Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green for that, just so they can flip everybody off on the way out.
Cardona. Do you have to bring Chelsea with you, even if it is a mixed match challenge?
I mean,
Jim, what has Chelsea ever done to you?
I mean,
didn't she block you on Twitter?
No. Plenty of people have blocked me on Twitter. I don't think she has yet.
keyword.
Yet.
There's always a yet. There's always a yet. Devin, he says, I'm going to be honest. When Cody was working without a contract, I kind of seen this coming. I mean, I don't know. I really didn't. Like, I don't know. I
figured it would happen eventually. I didn't think it would happen now, but it seemed like it would be the path that they would eventually take, with Cody wanting to have more control than I think any company would want a star to have. So
I will say this though about Cody with the star having control. He at least booked himself into something where I'm never fighting for the title, and he never fought for the title. Like, at least he kept good on that stipulation. At least, like.
And now that he's left, he can come back and fight for the title.
Correct.
Ah.
It resets the clock.
What's going on, Lou? Lou checking in with us.
Hey, Lou, what's new?
So the rumor is that he's going to end up in WWE. The prevailing belief is that, or at least the latest report I saw today, is that Brandi is not going to be going to the WWE. It's just going to be Cody that will sign with the WWE. That will remain to be seen. If he signs with WWE, does it hurt AEW at all that one of their EVPs, the guys that were starting the whole damn thing, leaves?
No, because he's not part of the Samoan dynasty, so they won't do shit with him anyway.
I'm gonna say it does hurt them, but it doesn't hurt them because Cody is leaving. I think it hurts them because it's like the crack in the foundation of AEW. Like everything's been kumbaya, kumbaya, kumbaya. You know, everybody, you know, oh, we're working through our inner problems. You know, we all have each other's backs. And then it's just like, wham, out of left field. The guy who's like the executive vice president and who's been TNT champion and has been out in the community doing all the community research stuff, like, gone. Like, not even like a, hey, you know, Cody's trying to sit down and have a conversation. I wonder what's going to happen. It was just like, here's my statement. He's gone. Let's move on. Done and over with. And everyone that's saying like, hey, this is a work. He's going to show up in 2 weeks at Revolution. No. And if he does show up, this looks even worse. Because how do you put out official statements saying like, hey, thanks for everything you did. Best of luck in whatever you decide to do next. And then Cody comes out with, hey, I loved my time there, but I'm going to go do me. Doing you showing up in 2 fucking weeks, like,
well, right, and I mean, even if you get,
It's almost like having an exploding ring that doesn't explode. They would never do that.
Heck no.
well, but like, you know, even if you get the, you know, like the locker room, because you know everybody's tweeting out like, you know, thank yous to Cody and Brandi. Like the AEW roster is, you know, showing out and supporting Cody and Brandi this week and like thanking them for everything. Like either Tony Khan worked his whole locker room or like the whole locker room. I mean, the whole locker room's in on it and it is a work, which I mean, then you're just working the fans, which, you know, it is the business is a work, you know, like.
But you've also then worked your like official press releases, like
that's
Big
kind
Mac
of
said. Like that's what you
kind of
can't
where the
do
problem
that.
is. Yeah,
can't
that's
work
that's
legitimate
I
news.
said that to Joe yesterday. I was like, that's a line in the sand where it's like working us and saying like, hey, he's going away is one thing, but to put out like an official letterhead like, hey, he's gone, we wish him the best. Brandy's gone, we wish her the best. You know, we're gonna keep going, and then him doing the I appreciate everybody who's been here since day one thing, like doing the official press head is where it's like if you go now and basically turn your back on the press head, now I'm like, I'm never taking anything serious if they ever release news-wise ever again. Like, hey, I'm putting out this press release because one of our guys told a child that he hope he gets his hand chopped off in a blender. We need to say this is all a work. It's not like I'm not taking you serious that you actually care about this because you fucking worked us 3 months ago with a Cody Rhodes I'm here but I'm not here thing.
yeah, that's a good point. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I think, and not that it necessarily hurts or helps, because I don't necessarily think it. For me, I don't think it hurts or helps either way. I think it's just this is business. This is like, and we've been talking about the fact that, you know, some of these original deals are going away. You know, some of these original deals are expiring. Some people aren't going to be retained. Tony's been telling us that. Like it's the wrestling business. Like that's just facts. It's a little bit more when it's one of the original people that put the company together, but like I'm curious to see if he ends up back in WWE, if Brandi ends up back in WWE with Cody. But like, is this the first? Is this the first one to go to WWE from AEW?
I think the thing that lingers with me in all of it is if this was Jericho's contract ending and they put out the press release and Jericho was like, yeah, I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm going to go tour with Fozzy, you know, awesome. Got to love it. You know, cool. Jericho's going to go do his own thing. But the Cody situation, like he's one of the executive vice presidents. He was one of 5 guys that sat in a building, pitched this idea, got the financial backing of Tony Khan, went to the Turner broadcast family, got all this content stuff, and then was just like, you know what? I'm out. We're not coming to a contract. I'm going to take my ball. I'm going home. That means like, what other cracks in the foundation are there? Is Tony Khan becoming like unlistened? Like, is he the Vince McMahon now where it's like he doesn't want to listen to his opinion if it isn't Kenny Omega or if it isn't the Young Bucks. So basically, the QT Marshalls and the Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes are basically now like, yeah, I'll get to you whenever I have time after the 37th match on AEW Dark Revolution Elevation Live, fucking whatever the fuck we're calling it now.
Live to tape on YouTube.
Exactly. So it's there's questions there, and is this a crack in the foundation, or is this Cody was always the bad seed, and the other four have basically been like, yeah, whatever you need, Tony, and it's just kind of now Cody's like, wow, but we were doing this, and like Tony was the guy that was like over here that was going to be our financial help, and now it's just like you guys are basically telling me to go fuck myself, and you know what, fine, then I'm going to go do whatever I want.
Yeah, and I mean when we're seeing Tony Khan, tweet out as wrestlers' contracts are expiring and stuff like that, when we're seeing kind of tweets sometimes or like statements from Tony Khan when he goes on like radio shows or whatever, and kind of like implying that like the people who aren't being re-signed like aren't good enough and stuff like that, like is and here's the thing, like I get in a way what he's saying. Like every business owner makes a decision with hiring, firing, or when there's contract decisions. Like, do I see this continuing to work with this person's talent level, and this person, does this person fit what we're doing moving beyond this point? And if Tony says no, that's fine, but like there's a big difference between we wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors and this person's not good enough to get re-signed. So it's gonna be kind of a curious thing to watch.
They've scrubbed Cody pretty much from their websites now, correct? He's no longer on the roster.
Yeah, roster page. He was out of
They don't have an alumni page. I actually just clicked on the careers. If you go to the bottom of their website and go to careers, AEW is a wrestling promotion founded in 2019 and is headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida. AEW's current talent roster includes established superstars such as Chris Jericho, Cody Rhodes, the legendary Sting. So they've yet to update that. It's 2 days, but they've yet to update like their now hiring page.
Okay.
I thought it was going to have Brandy's CFO position on
they're
there.
going to rush to update this. Because later on in that same paragraph as who we are, it goes on to say AEW programming includes a live weekly television show on TNT from 8 to 10 Eastern on Wednesday nights, and no mention of Rampage. So they've not updated their TNT. I mean, how long have they been on TBS?
They've been on TBS for at least 2 months.
Like, this is just things that, like, the WWE doesn't get caught with. They just don't do this.
I mean, every so often...
It's not big, but, like...
Every so often, there'll be a disconnect when somebody moves from Raw to SmackDown, or somebody inevitably loses either their first or last name or something like that, where it'll be on the website and it doesn't quite make it over to the app yet.
Right.
But an oversight of this magnitude, though, doesn't happen.
This one's pretty big. Like when you're
removing Cody 2 days later, I could maybe let slide.
I did notice they got him out of the opening video to Dynamite last night.
Oh, did they?
The TV intro. I did notice that. I was definitely keyed in to that one. But
like the career page where you're looking for future talent and not wrestling talent, they have a motions graphic designer that's listed right now as their current opening, and that's it. But like that's where you would want top tier talent to go. And if they're fans of the wrestling business and know these things, man, 2 months on TBS and you've not updated that?
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on, TK.
That's tough. Lou here says, I know this is a serious podcast. Can we get a hello to his daughters, Corinna and Juliana? They keep bugging him. Hello.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Juliana, how you been? Out school?
Yes, eat your vegetables.
Hello, girls.
Oh,
even God says hello.
Listen to your parents.
Be good for daddy.
Brush your teeth.
Devin says, I think it's a work, to be honest. But if not, I see him being a part of Ring of Honor or going back to WWE, and he also
You need to
said,
make sure your little girls leave the room because we're going to make fun of Devin now, and who knows what's going to come out of our mouths.
Yeah.
So
Probably
on their
filthier
pro
than
wrestling
things
tees,
Devin's putting in his mouth.
Oh my!
on AEW's pro wrestling tees website, they
Wow.
said
Wow. I'm listening, Mike. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mike. Mike, my apologies. I'm sorry, Devin.
What about
we're good.
what about that lying, cheating, scheming website, Pro Wrestling Tees? Tell
God,
me
are they?
more about it.
Wait,
But they
before,
also
before you
have no
continue,
takers.
God, is Pro Wrestling Tees, to coin a phrase from a
They're in the
fantastic-
bad place.
Thank you, Mike. Go ahead.
They
Sounds
have
familiar.
Cody tees in the AEW section still, so 2 days there, and they haven't gotten rid of the, the one with the really bad win neck tattoo and the checkbox with the floating.
Well, they're probably still working on how to expose more people's private data to hackers, and they haven't found the time to move
Why
Cody
do I
off
not know
the
that this?
And again, I don't
know.
expect them to totally scrub him from the history of AEW, but
No.
to
How did I
list
not
him
know that this Ricky
under
Starks
like the current
t-shirt was
roster,
real?
that's just not great.
That's not great. That is not great.
Oh, is that Rick Starks?
That's Ricky Skaggs.
Ricky Skaggs.
I didn't know that shirt existed, but that's actually a fairly decent logo.
That's actually one of the few good shirts they have.
That's
So
Ricky Skaggs.
It gives me the Miami Vice feels.
yeah, it does have. It definitely has that. Have
like
you
a good
look?
Miami
I know
Vice
we
deal.
have the collar and elbow brand deal, but they have overhauled their website, and there is not a lot of stuff over on the collar and elbow brand store. There's like 8 T-shirts. Get them all. Use promo code 3COUNT, 10% off each and every order. But hopefully
Is
they'll
our
be
code,
releasing.
our code still active?
I have no idea, Ryan. I haven't ordered
Okay.
on there for a while, but I'll keep
been a
plugging
minute.
it until we.
I'll
get
pull the
through that
website up and take a look.
Take a gander.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
So, you know how we like to talk about very bad wrestling T-shirts?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
WWE shop is selling this. Can you get me to that pretty sweet screen with the 5 of us again?
It's a good screen.
Oh, it's a nice
I'm
screen.
working on it.
I like
Thank
that.
you,
That is
God.
a
It's
crazy
new to
shirt.
me.
Oh,
Hold
my
on.
God.
Nope.
That's a great shirt.
God, is that
Oh
you? It's
my
Mark
you.
Margaret.
all right, God.
I'll fix it. Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's gonna take a miracle to fix it, God.
We
No,
didn't.
it
we didn't
won't.
say
It's
that,
ready
we
now.
didn't say that God
We're
was
ready
the
now.
computer genius.
it's loading.
Oh,
The hey,
Wow.
Randy.
So bad.
Wow.
Hey, Randy.
That's
Who knew that Barney came out with a fucking shirt?
That's so awful. I drove a car that looked like that in college.
Yes, you did. You actually did.
Hey, Razor
beautiful.
Ramon called. He wants his color scheme back. All right.
Awful.
Yo.
I thought you were going to pull up the Seth Rollins shirts that they dropped, which I thought were great.
Oh, like was it like a tie-dye one, right? Or something?
Yeah, it was like a flowery guy, maybe. I don't know. I thought they were real good.
Yeah.
That shirt's bad.
God's working on it.
come on, God.
Any other thoughts?
You can get buy one get one for $5, right?
Huh. Yeah, see, that's actually pretty solid.
Oh,
They dropped that one, and then they dropped the black one, I think, with the logo on it, right? The graphic picture in the middle.
Let's see what's God
God's
providing.
working hard today.
Yes.
God's always there.
I like them both.
Never-
Yeah,
I
those
really
are
do.
cool. Those are cool.
That's not bad, God.
I enjoy
You
the
like
Rick
that
Boots.
shirt?
Yeah, that shirt's fine. It's better than some of the shirts I've seen.
Yeah.
Sure.
What, like,
I
what,
say,
what,
considering
like this,
some of the
what,
stuff
like
they
this
put
one?
out.
That's a great shirt right there. Holy
Yo,
cow.
Rick Boogs. I love Rick Boogs.
Ooh.
What did it say at the bottom?
Always time to
Always-
shred.
Oh, I love that shirt.
I mean, no kidding.
Pork.
There we go.
Wait, what,
Lou,
Mark?
Lou, have you seen?
Oh, he's shredding some pork.
Have you seen the intern Mark shirt, Lou, over at on a T Public store?
Oh, you owe it to yourself to check it out, Lou.
You should probably check
I'm
that
working
out.
on it.
We're working on a
Get one for
commercial here
everybody I
for that,
know.
Lou. It's going to be a great commercial.
Oh, it's gonna be the best commercial we ever made.
Mark, you were talking about. Well, let's see this shirt. It's a beautiful shirt.
Oh, when somebody asked me, "Am I going to be picking that up?" My answer to them was, "Is a pig's ass pork?" Of course, I'm picking one up.
And just know that at T Public, every 2 weeks they do a % off deals. So for the next 2 days, you can get this and every other shirt on the T Public site for $13.
Can't beat that. For a Fat Man
Heck
shirt,
no.
it goes up to 15.
Goes up to 5X.
Yep. They are fantastic.
Click
I'm
that
getting one for
5X.
everybody
What
in
does
the
that mean? What does
family.
that do to the price?
Yeah,
For
15.
$2.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
Not bad.
Heck
at
They're
all.
real nice shirts too.
You can get them
That's a
on.
beautiful-
You can get it on stickers. You can get it on masks.
Oh, you can get the blue intern Mark shirt.
Ooh.
I like the blue one. It really brings out the color of my eyes.
Oh, and these are fat boy sizes. If you go down to like normal person size,
They have
the,
tons of more color
there's
options.
tons
Look at
of
all the
color
color
options.
options you can do there.
Look at
So
that.
good.
God is really working it tonight.
God is
Thank
working.
you, God.
God, hey,
Hard.
God, do they have like a teal color? Oh hell yeah!
Doesn't quite work
Yeah,
for
it kind
this
of
shirt.
bleeds out the logo.
God, do they
Bleeds
have
out
I
the
like,
mug.
I like the
an intern
gray.
Mark coffee mug, perhaps?
Oh, that's the thing about all this is if you like stickers,
You can get it
we
on.
got you.
Dude, an intern Mark sticker,
That,
Oh my God.
that might end up on the laptop right there.
and that's only $2.
That's gonna
Are
be
you
great.
kidding me?
It's so good.
$2.
$2
Masks.
make you hollow.
So
If you
good.
still believe in masks, you can get an intern mark
Does
mask.
the CDC even still believe in masks? From what I've been reading, who knows?
It's debatable.
I think I have to wear one when I fly to Texas.
Yeah, I think flights are probably still gonna.
Yeah,
Well, who
you
the
gotta
fuck
wear a
knows?
mask.
That's in a month from now.
What a beautiful mug! You could put anything in that mug too. It doesn't have to be coffee.
No, it
No,
doesn't
heck
have to
no.
be coffee.
Put
I
milk
would
in
put
it.
coffee in it. Actually, I drink coffee. every
$11 mug, by the way.
What a deal, man! What
Worth
about a
every penny.
beautiful? What about a pillow for your couch?
You get a wall art.
A wall art.
Now
Wow.
you're talking there. That's
Intern
wonderful.
mark wall art.
My mom still has some of that on her fridge, some of my wall art.
Does this one have the pillow or the tote bag?
Let me look.
The tote bag.
Pillows. There it is.
I'll tell you what, if you
No,
wanna
you get an intern.
Ah,
Got
the
'em.
the intern Mark pillow.
look at that, I'll tell you something about
What
the
a-
intern
what a
Mark
gift.
pillow. Let me tell you right now, I'm no sweet dream, baby. I'm on one hell of a night. Go out and get that pillow.
We just need to
Not
have
that kind of pillow, Mark.
Now, what size is that pillow? That was a $36 pillow. What size was that?
So that, hold on, let me go back.
All right,
What a
God, it's-
Browsing the
pillow.
internet's hard in heaven.
It's okay, God.
The
how's the
Wi-Fi in
Wi-Fi
heaven.
up there?
It's great. We've got
Ask the devil to
36G.
restart the router.
36G.
I spare no expense.
Can you
So
spare
this
us
is a
few Gs
26
now?
inch by 26 inch extra large pillow, or as Paul Bearer would say, a double wide, double deep pillow.
Oh yes. How nice.
My
Man,
goodness.
I got Christmas gifts for everybody this year. We're covered. I'm gonna get Easter gifts, St. Patrick's Day gifts.
I feel
Arbor
bad for
Day
everybody
gifts.
in your
You're
family.
covered. Everybody, they're all gonna be walking around. Nobody
Can they be covered though? Can you get the? Isn't there a blanket option for these?
Let's look. Is
For
there a
those at
blanket?
home, what's tpublic.com/recount Thursday?
So
Slash
tpublic.com/user/3count Thursday.
You can direct
What a
link it
deal.
straight from 3countthursday.com. It is on there now as well.
That's right.
Always the number 3.
3countthursday.com.
Yes,
Click
always.
merchandise.
Always number 3.
Is that look? They made a big announcement today. Go down to the bottom in the center there. They have announced. Is that a Stranger Thing? Not that one.
Wombat.
Ridiculous.
If you remember last week's discussion
Oh, that was so good.
about Wombat,
Rocked my world.
you can
With the cute
relive
poop.
it all on that shirt.
Can you make that bigger? What is that? What does it say?
It's everything you said, Ryan.
Literally everything you
Kidding
said.
me?
Ryan.
No, I'm not
I
kidding.
didn't give
Blows
this
my
logo
mind.
much look.
It's literally everything you said.
That's
That's
unreal.
so good.
Wombats put cubes. I feel like nobody is taking this as hard as I am. This blows my mind. I can't. Cubes? What the hell? I mean, Mark knew it. How in the heck? How did you know this? Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
You guys
They
wrote
shit
down
squares.
these shit squares. Man.
Now, God, why did you, when you made wombats, why did you allow them to have a square anus?
Why do cucumbers taste better pickled?
One of
good
those great
question.
mysteries of
Well
life.
played, God.
Ryan, go
well
ahead.
Played.
Yeah, so I think Stranger Things announced today the release dates for season. That's a Stranger Things looking logo.
It
We
is.
have everything covered, and you can get that on a mug.
Yes, you can get that on a mug,
Unbelievable.
mask,
Alternate
everything.
logo color.
Looks
That's
beautiful.
solid, man.
Hot darn, this website looks real good.
tpublic.com/user/3count Thursday. It's on the link tree on all of our social media. It's on our website, 3countthursday.com. Look at all those great designs. Classic designs. Be dumb, watch wrestling.
There's a sausage guy.
Ryan is a
You know
sausage
what?
guy.
We are.
I'm a
Yeah,
sausage guy.
All of it.
Too
All of
bad
it.
the,
I think we're up to 14 designs, 15
So
designs.
many good designs.
15
every one of them
designs,
is a
I
winner.
believe. Look at that. Look at that. 15.
And I'll tell you what. Let's pick one listener and make a shirt for a listener. Any random? How about Lou? We'll make a.
Who's Lou?
You know what
I
we
thought
could do?
I thought we were making a lemons shirt.
We
Oh,
could
Kim
do
Lemon
a
gets the
Charlie
shirt, that's
Thrower
right.
Throw 'em Up shirt.
Throw 'em up.
There we go. Throw her up.
Throw them up.
Throw 'em up.
Yeah, we got to make that Kim Lemon shirt.
Yeah, the Kim
Kim
Lemon.
Lemon is a sour puss.
Can you guys make a Big Mac shirt just with just a Big Mac, since that's what Ryan calls me?
Lou, let's not go too far. Saying the intern needs to get paid.
Yeah, let's tap the brakes on that.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, if we don't get paid, I don't know how the hell we're paying our intern.
If we paid
Good.
him, we couldn't make an intern Mark shirt. It would
True.
be employee Mark.
Yeah,
Give God his ding.
that doesn't even sound
Give me
right.
my ding.
Yeah.
There it is.
God got a ding.
Those are good looking logos.
Beautiful logos. Thank
Give me
you,
my
God.
dig.
Praise the Lord.